In the Western world, moving to a new house means packing your bags, hiring a moving truck, or renting heavy hydraulic machines. But deep in the island of Sulawesi, Indonesia, the legendary Bugis tribe takes the phrase moving houses quite literally. When they want to relocate, they don't pack up. Instead, they gather the entire village to lift the whole 1,000-pound wooden mansion onto their shoulders and walk it down the street to its new destination. This is not a stunt. It is a sacred cycle of life involving two ancient traditions, Mappatettong Bola, the ritual of birth for a house, and Mappalette Bola, the human-powered relocation. Tonight, we look at the ultimate level of community strength and the tribe that defies modern construction. Every house has a story, and for the Bugis, it begins with Mappatettong Bola. The phrase literally translates to erecting the house. Bugis houses are architectural wonders known as bola ajue, stilt houses built entirely out of high-quality hardwood without a single metal nail. Before modern tools, a family could never build this alone. This is where Mappatettong Bola comes in. The purpose of this tradition is to erect the giant master pillars of the house. Hundreds of neighbors gather voluntarily, pulling heavy wooden pillars with ropes under the guidance of a traditional architect called Mappalette Bola. He places symbolic items like gold dust or sacred leaves beneath the central pillar, known as Posi Bola, or the navel of the house, praying for wealth, safety, and a long life for the family. But why are these houses able to be lifted without falling apart? The answer lies in their brilliant ancient engineering. Bugis houses utilize an advanced interlocking slot and groove system. Instead of being anchored permanently into a concrete foundation, the entire house sits on top of large flat stones. This makes the structure incredibly flexible. During earthquakes, the house sways with the earth instead of snapping, making it virtually earthquake-proof. But more importantly, because it's not glued to the ground, it means the house is completely mobile. It is designed to be transported. This engineering leads to the second, most jaw-dropping phase, Mappalette Bola, which means transferring the house. If a Bugis family sells their land, wants to avoid floods, or just wants a change of scenery, they don't buy a new home. They move the old one. First, massive bamboo poles are tied securely to the bottom frame of the house to act as handles. Then, up to 100 or even 200 local men crawl underneath. One leader stands on the porch, shouting commands through a megaphone. On his signal, the men explode with power, lifting the entire multi-ton structure off the ground. They shuffle their feet in perfect synchronization, navigating through narrow village roads, tight corners, and muddy fields. If the house is too heavy, they might even take breaks, but they never give up until the house reaches its new plot of land miles away. So, why do hundreds of people volunteer for this bone-crushing physical labor? In the Bugis culture, this is driven by a deep philosophy: absolute solidarity. No one is paid a single dollar for lifting the house. They do it because they know that tomorrow, when they need help, the community will do the exact same for them. It is the ultimate antidote to modern individualism. Once the house is safely placed onto its new stone foundation, the ritual ends with a massive celebration. The host family serves traditional delicacies to everyone who helped. The exhausting labor transforms into a joyful festival of laughter and unbroken community bonds. Mappatettong and Mappalette Bola prove that the strongest foundation of a home isn't made of concrete or iron, but of the people who surround it. The Bugis people show the world that with enough unity, humans can move almost anything, including entire houses. If you had to move your current house, do you think your neighbors would show up to help you carry it? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, smash that like button and subscribe to WT Facts for more mind-blowing cultures and hidden engineering marvels from around the world. Until next time, stay united and stay safe.